right, good afternoon. Turn this down a little bit here, the ATC. Hey, it's Sunday, May 18th. Back out here again. It was a nice day. I can see you better now. There we go. It was a nice day out, so I figured I might as well come down here again for a little bit, get some of the international flights that I usually don't get. So I did miss a couple. Like Etihad came in already. I think Emirates is already here. We have a bunch of JetBlues coming in. Then we have a bunch of other international flights coming in. So let's get to the tarmac here and see what's going to happen. Let's see. Next to due in is we have a JetBlue coming in. Also have this is going over, sorry. A lot of noise going on here. In my haste, I forgot to log into all my accounts, so we're all set here. Here we go, that's much better. We have a Delta here, if I can find, there it is. Heading to Charlotte. Embraer 175. Wow, and as literally as I started doing this, the rain began. We have JetBlue coming in from Jacksonville. Airbus A220. How you doing? You guys, we got Louis or Louise? Louis. We got Chris on here. How you doing, Chris? We got Vid Poster 1000. How you doing? We got the whole gang here so far. Like I said, it literally raindrops on the computer as soon as I went live. We have the Southwest coming in, if I can find it. Coming in from Baltimore. Hopefully this rain will hold off. Delta taking off, heading to Washington, D.C. on Embraer 175. Got a lot of noise down here. I think it's the Spirit starting up. I did hear a prop plane, I thought I heard. Oh, you have a Cape Air? That's what it is. I thought I heard sound. Got a Cape Air firing up over here as well. Yeah, you're right. It's the weekend. You know, it has to rain. Hey, Eric. So yeah, yesterday I moved my daughter out of her dorm. Everything went well with that, thankfully. So she's back home. Let me see, check the radar here, see what we got coming in. We got a whole bunch of planes lined up. Next to arrive is Air Canada, coming in from Montreal, an Airbus A220. Get us out here. But before that arrives, we have a Delta taking off. Delta connection by Republic Airways. Embraer 175 heading to New York, LaGuardia. Find the Air Canada. There it is, coming in now. So we get a little different angle today. We have runways, what is that, 27, 33 left. The bigger planes will come down 33 left. And the takeoffs will be 33 left as well. And it'll be alternating 27 and 33 as we go along here. We got that, and we do have the, I did see a comment about the banana plane. Then we got Eric with the banana, and also Eric with our analysis of landings. It's supposed to get pretty gusty here in the next hour, so the landing should be very interesting. For the wind sound, it is pretty windy out here. So we get next to arrive, we have a Delta connection coming in from Milwaukee. Embraer 175. Got a lot of planes lining up to getting ready to head out of here. Weights out here. The line heading out there. Wow, really windy. Hey, good evening, Carl. Welcome back. Actually, went out to your YouTube page yesterday. I like it. A lot of unique videos. Yeah, I saw some gusts that are going to be popping up even higher than that later on, so we'll see what happens. Make sure the information here is accurate. All right, next to arrive is a JetBlue coming in from Wilmington. I can find, man, sorry, I'm just a little disorganized here today. I'm trying to get everything organized. By the end of the show, I'll be all set. Next to take off will be an American, an Embraer 175, heading to Philadelphia. A couple of big planes out there too, so we'll see when they get closer where they're going to land. A little dark, see if we can brighten this thing up a little bit. Nope. Nope. Could be a little too bright. We'll see what happens. Not too dark. Trying to get some bright, get a little brighter here. I'll see how this works for a little bit. Next to arrive, we have Qatar Airlines coming from Doha. The Airbus A350. Just to the right, there it is. Almost a 13-hour flight, 6,500 miles. Surprised it's landing on this runway here instead of the 33 left. Hey, Robbie, welcome. Now we got a 10 from Eric for that landing. All right. Got a bunch of planes coming in here. You can see them. Where are they all? They're all floating in here. Next to come in is a Virgin Atlantic coming in from London. We have a Boutique Air starting up in front of us here. So the Virgin Atlantic coming in from London, 3.5-hour flight, about 3,300 miles, give or take. Just so you guys know, here's the loud guy in front of us here. That should be, he warms up for about, I think it's like 5 minutes. then he leaves. Zoom in this close to see what it says on the side here. Have to get it when it passes in front of us. Now we have a Southwest taking off, heading to Nashville. It's a Boeing 737 MAX 8. 943 miles. Hopefully we'll fly right over New York. Don't have to worry about the air traffic in New York. Check in, fly over, get lost. And there's the, something called the Optimus Prime in the comments. Here we have Air France coming in. Coming in from Paris. 6 hours, 42 minutes. Okay, we got that. We passing in front of us. We also have Qatar passing here. We have Cape Air taking off on the runway 33. There it is. Does not say where it's going. See which way it goes, left or right. Most likely this time of day it's heading up to their main New Hampshire location. It's our big plane in the shadows there. Let's see what that is. So we can see that, find that plane again. There it is. Is that a Delta, possibly? My guess it's Delta coming in from London. We'll see. It is Delta coming from Dublin. Sorry. My bad, my bad. Oh, we have the banana plane taking off. A new setup here. I'm trying to get used to this setup. Then we have Virgin coming around so we can get that. Ruby Rebel. Hopefully this boutique here will be leaving pretty soon. Yes, Kelly, it's a little windy here today. We have an American Airlines taking off, heading to Dallas. Airbus A321. Cue the wind. I need to do a different setup here. This is ruining the video I'm taking here. Got Air France coming in front of us here. Let's see how this works. Brickles Aviation. Hey, how you doing? You're back. A JetBlue just got clearance to take off. Heading to Savannah and Embraer 190. Once it gets moving, we'll get to it. There we go. We got JetBlue here, heading to Savannah. 900 miles. Get up here. I think I got to change up my operation here so I can see who's taking off and landing. This is a American Eagle. Embraer 145 LR. ERJ. Heading to Rochester. Gonna do a little changing of something right here real quick so I have a better view of what's going on. I lost my chat window. All right, hold on 1 second here. I'm just trying to get things organized. There we go. We have Air Portugal coming in. Sorry, I can't see the screen right now. I'll be back in a moment here to get this organized. Coming in from Lisbon. All right, let me just, one more second here. I set up so quickly this morning. I didn't get everything organized the way I like. It makes it tough when there's only one person here. Okay, we have Southwest taking off, heading to Baltimore. And we have water splatters landing on my computer, and I don't think Southwest is taking off. Sorry guys, hold on a second. We have raindrops coming in here. Gonna move things indoors. 1 minute. Let's see how well this works. Not sure if this will work or not. Oh, hold on 1 second here. Trying to move all my equipment at once here. Sorry guys, 1 second. Didn't plan ahead for this thing. Didn't think it was going to rain this quickly. I'm going to lose video here for a second, but I'll get it back on as soon as I can. Sorry about this. I got water on my laptop screen and touchpad, so it's randomly opening different things. There we go. We'll see how this works now. We're indoors, mostly. Don't mind me, sorry. Once again, sorry. All right, we'll try this out, see how this works, see how long this lasts. Sorry about that. I wasn't planning the rain delay, which I should have. Yes, I'm using OBS for this. Alright, lost my radar. Let's get my radar back. Here we go. Alright, next for arrival. We have JetBlue coming in from Fort Myers. I have raindrops on my screen, so I can't see the planes. There goes that boutique here that was making all the noise in front of us. See the rain out there now, yep. Hey, Glenn's Aviation, how are you doing? Welcome to the show, which turned into the rain show. We have American Airlines taking off, heading to Charlotte. We also have an Aer Lingus coming in right after this. We got Aer Lingus coming in from the land of Carl. Yeah, the A380 should be landing here around the 5 o'clock hour. They usually land. So we'll see if we can get those. So we have a, what is this, a Delta heading to Indianapolis. Embraer E175. Next to come in is a, let me see who's taking off, anyone? Next to come in is a Delta Airlines 757 coming in from Tampa. Of course, Tampa, and that was a good landing too. We have a Delta taking off, heading to Richmond, number 175. I got a banana plane coming in. Where is it? There it is. The bananas are coming from Fort Lauderdale. The Aer Lingus passing in front of us. That came in from Shannon. Boutique Air seems to be all set now. No planes coming in. Cape Air. Don't see any feet, so it looks like they're good for now. We have Delta Airlines coming in from Raleigh-Durham. A220. Now we get JetBlue taking off. 3-3 left, and that is a A320 heading to Houston. So I have to turn off my area mic for a second here. Which really is my wind mic, it sounds like. A little shaky, wow. The wind is definitely there. I have a Delta coming in from, it's another Delta. Oh, this is the one coming from Raleigh-Durham. We have a Delta taking off, heading to Columbus. Embraer 175. And do we see the Optimus Prime? I can't, my car's in the way. We got Spirit coming in here. Next due in is Avianca coming in from San Salvador. And now it's getting bright out again. This is crazy. And let's see, where's Avianca? There it is, over the red tower out there. Let me get that over here. Next up, we have an Avianca coming in. Any other big planes? We have a Delta Airlines coming in, an A330. That's going to be landing on 3-3. We have the Avianca landing on 2-7. Yeah, of course, it's all nice and sunny out now. So Lufty is running 24 minutes early. Which, that the A380? Oh, no, it's a 747. I haven't even looked to see what that is. I gotta check that out. Next takeoff is Delta, heading to Cincinnati. I just saw a big A330 heading out to the runways. But first to land is a JetBlue A220 coming in from Pittsburgh. Ground point 9. You hear that all the time. Wow, as soon as that JetBlue passed the runway, the next plane got clearance right away. It is beautiful out all of a sudden. I do see some threatening clouds behind me, though, so I'm not going to change up anything. So we have Delta heading to Cincinnati. An Embraer 175. Big heavy heading out there. That is a Delta A330. It's going to be heading to Athens. Oh, a little bouncy on that last landing. Yeah, the wind is really doing weird stuff out here. Hi Mark, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show here. So how you doing? My name is Mike. I did have my setup a different way, but it started to rain. Now it's actually nice and sunny outside, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, welcome to the show. And enjoy if you do. Subscribe, like, do all the fun YouTube stuff. I'll try and keep all these planes on the screen. This is a Delta coming in from Lisbon, A330. Is that Avianca that landed earlier? I feel like that landed a while ago. I guess not. We got a bunch of planes lined up out there. I don't see anything on arrivals right now. What we got going on around here? Let's see. Let me check the radar real quick, see what's going on. We have Lufty 747 with the 1500th 747 sticker on it. That's due to land in 12 minutes. Should be, it's probably in the clouds right now. I can't see it up there. Well, that's on its way, so that's good. We have a Cape Air taking off, heading to Nantucket. Sometimes they're tough to see. There it is. Heading to Nantucket. I think it's about a 20-minute, half-hour flight maybe. Avianca, any action going on down here in the Cape Air pit? Looking for the 747. I don't see it. Must be in the clouds still. I'm not sure what the ceiling is. But usually I can see it right in front of me. Next coming in is a Southwest Airlines coming in from Dallas. But before that lands, we have a JetBlue taking off, an A320. It's heading to Orlando. And with my microphone, every time I move my feet, it's you hear in the sand. So it happens when you have an emergency moving due to rain. There's the Southwest coming in from Dallas. 737 MAX. And there's a Cape Air flying right by. Alright, some action out there. Let me just hear my footsteps going everywhere. Let me move my microphone. It'll sound a little better up there. Southwest taking off, heading to Baltimore. Take a look out here, see if I can find that 747. American coming in from Dallas. Sorry, Eric, I missed the landing there. I was too busy trying to find Luffy, the 747. A little backup out there. All these planes want to take off. Lufthansa is north of us in Gloucester. I thought it was closer to us and closer than that. If a Cape Air taking off, that's going to Lebanon. And next to arrive is a Delta Airlines coming from Los Angeles, a 757. You know, Captain Mickey, who knows? They have their mind of their own. Oh, little wobbly. Any wind shears out there or something? Next to take off, I see that jet, but I don't see it on the radar here unless it's it's an unknown plane. And not bad at all, that wind. Poet Rick, I haven't seen you before. How you doing? Yep, most likely we'll land on 3-3 left. It's up over, last I think it was over Gloucester last I saw. You get some blue sky up there. So next to land is a Delta Airlines out of Atlanta. wind is roaring. So we have another Delta connection coming in from JFK, and after that we have SAS coming in from Copenhagen, A330. And I'm sure we'll have a takeoff in the meantime. And we got a JetBlue here getting ready to go. JetBlue here is heading to Charleston, an A220. Keep looking to see if I can see the Lufthansa. I don't see it yet. But we should be able to see it when it's passing. Maybe. Might be a little far out, and the clouds are a little billowy today, so we'll see what happens. So next to arrive is this, what is this guy? This is the Delta connection coming in from JFK. And then we have SAS landing next, but before that lands, we have a Delta A330 taking off, heading to Athens. Landed successfully. Here's our next takeoff. Heading to Athens. $4,755 miles. Wow. And then we'll have SAS landing. Actually, SAS should be here already, almost. Might do a quick flip back to SAS. Off to Athens. Behind the robot. SAS. Don't get the sounds as well when they're way out there. When they're taking off on 2-2 right, 2-2 left, and 4, you get the heavy engine sounds and the thrust reversers, but when they're way out there, we don't get that sound. I do like that sound. Alright, where is Lufthansa now? Oh, it's south of us now. Must have passed by in the clouds. What do we have coming down now? Let's see. Just looking around the sky here. I gotta get a pair of those glasses with the cameras on them, so you can see what I'm looking at. Because I'm looking for Lufthansa. I don't see it in the sky here, but it's got to be. Actually, there's something new here. There is a plane landing over here. It's landing 3-2, which is a runway that pretty much heads over to Terminal A. We won't see it land. It's one of the runways we cannot see from here. But it does exist. A lot of the commuter ones, like Delta Connection, American Eagle, a lot of those will land on those runways because the end of the runway is right where they park. So it works out for them. I got rid of the backlog out here. That's good. Looks like Lufthansa has finally turned and heading our way. Next to arrive is American Airlines coming in from Philadelphia at A319. A lot of boats out there in the harbor too. One of them getting blown around. Should be able to see Lufthansa pretty soon. We have a Delta taking off, heading to Tampa. So I guess maybe in the penalty box, just sitting out here. Yeah, Chris, thanks for answering some of these questions here. With the rain suddenly coming in here, I've changed my configuration, so I got to turn around to see the chat, turn around to see my radar. A little bit different setup here. So now everything I have is over here. You can see it. So I'm looking out this way. I got to turn around to see what's going on here. So it's a little different, but hey, we adapt. All right, Lufthansa is over Nantasket Beach. Still do not see. Oh, that could be it. Maybe. We'll see. We have United Airlines taking off, heading to DC. .737 ER. I'm gonna turn down the wind microphone here. A little windy up there. There we go. Lufthansa is next to arrive on, well, it's going to arrive on 3-3 left. Well, there it is. Now I can see it. Right above all this apparatus here. There's Lufthansa. Still about 5 miles away. But looks all ready to land. Wheels are out. Lights are on. Looking good. Has all 4 engines. Just about here. All right, that's next to arrive. There's no one in the way. So Lufthansa arriving 7 hours, 10 minutes. 3,669 miles. We have a Spirit Airlines starting up in front of us here. Let's probably just keep going down the runway right to the Terminal E. Unless it gets a red light and says there's no room for you. Yeah, it's stopping pretty short. We'll see what happens with that. All right, the 747 has landed. Next we have is the A380s, but those are a little bit out. SAS is still in the penalty box. Just found a random wire hanging down. All right, now we have regular planes taking off now. We have JetBlue. What's this guy doing? Hasn't turned on his transponder, or what is going on here? So this JetBlue on the radar looks really weird. Looks like it just landed. Or is just the radar wrong? Let's see. Tampa the oh, it hasn't turned off its Tampa the Boston transponder. Looks like. So, not sure where this one's going. We'll see. We won't see, but they will see for sure. SAS still out here. A lot of Cape Air activity. What's going on? Let me see what we got coming in here. American Airlines coming in from Charlotte. $737. And that Spirit that is left in front of us is heading to Charlotte. All right. United, I think, just got clearance for takeoff, heading to Chicago.